So I was struck with what could only be thought of as a genius struck of thought or something. Anyway, this genius idea came to me while I was walking through the Dollar Tree. I saw a whole bunch of these googly eyes and I thought these would be great on a dress. So I bought the googly eyes and I cut up a dress pattern that I altered a little bit and I got sewing the dress. I wanted to cover the bodice in googly eyes, so I thought the best thing to do would be to make a white mini dress. I also decided not to do any straps or sleeves. That way all the attention would be drawn to the bodice where the googly eyes were, instead of like on some big puff sleeves or something. While I was sewing the bodice, I realized this might not be possible, so I went on Google Images. Turns out it is possible. This wasn't as creative a thought as I thought it was, but at least I could continue through with my project, realizing that this was indeed going to work and it was going to look really cool. Anywho, what you just saw is I sewed the bodices right sides together, I understitched, and I put in some boning channels, and then I put in boning, and now we're moving on to the skirt, which is about that long. Once I gathered the skirt, I sewed it to the bodice, and I had this. It looked really good. I was very happy with it, and the fit was amazing. Now I just had to hand sew down the lining, as you can see right here. And once I was done with that, I needed to put in a zipper. Once the dress was completed, it was time to start sorting out all of the googly eyes, which was actually very fun. Minus the fact that I was doing this on carpet, and there's a lot of hair on my carpet because there's a lot of hair on my head, and these googly eyes are made of plastic, so the static was insane. But it's okay, because about halfway through, once we got to bag 4, my big brain started working and I got some plastic bowls to sort all of the eyes into. Once that was settled, it was just a matter of deciding on what pattern I wanted. I liked this because it looked like the eyes were raining down, but I also liked this flower look. Now, although it would probably be more secure to sew the eyes on, I just couldn't think of any way where this would be possible, and it was just easier to use a glue gun. The most important part that I figured out with gluing the eyes on was making sure that there was glue all along the rim, because otherwise you could see parts of the eyes popping up around the edges. As you can see, I did not go with the flower pattern. Instead, I went with my first idea, and you can't really tell a difference between the small and the medium eyes, but it still looks okay. So here's the finished dress. I really like how it turned out. You can kind of see there's some like weird little crinklings going on just because of like how the glue affected it, and like it was laying down flat when I glued it. But I'm definitely missing something. Like, it's not a complete outfit on its own. I don't really want to make any accessories. I'll take this necklace off because it doesn't go. I'm just taking my glue gun that I unplugged a couple minutes ago. I'm taking it, putting a little bit on here, and then I'm just kind of gluing it. That one actually cooled down a little too much, so I better hurry up and finish the rest. I'm just gluing these completely randomly. No rhyme or reason, just kind of decorating. Okay. My glue gun's about spent. So, I think that's going to have to be enough for now. Let's go get some video. As you can see, I was just absolutely cracking myself up. I have no idea how to pose or act like a model, but I was just having fun. And you know what? This was supposed to be a fun, crazy project, so fun it is. I realize now that I made a huge mistake. My legs, they're shaved as of this morning actually, and they need googly eyes. Also, this is the sound it makes. I love it. Okay, so I'm losing sunlight. Gotta work tomorrow, so I'm just plugging in my glue gun. Gonna let it heat up just a bit, you know, so that I don't like scald my skin off. And then we're gonna get bedazzle my legs, or begoogle, or zoozle. I have no idea. We're gonna decorate my legs. I don't know why I just showed you my knee. Anyway, we're gonna do that. It's all I have left in this size, so I'll probably just use these tiny ones. Ooh. It's gonna be cute. I am not looking at my camera. It's over there. I'm looking over here because that's where my face is. Okay. And then voiceover me is actually really confused as to why editing me put this TikTok at the end of this video a couple of days ago when editing me was doing this. So here you go. Obviously editing me must have been thinking that I needed to make the video longer or something. I don't really know. Anyway, I have a TikTok, so go check that out. Thanks for watching. Bye!